Hey friends, and welcome to this second Sunday video. As you all know, I always dedicate this slot to slightly lighter topics, more relaxed ones, where we can chat together, think things through, speculate, and have fun with news and theories without taking everything too seriously, but always paying attention to the details. In today's video, we'll focus on an important topic, the second trailer of Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. We'll try to understand when it might arrive, whether there are hidden clues, and most importantly, what it could show us compared to what we already know. To do this, we'll start from a fundamental point. The first official trailer, the one released at the beginning of December. We will make more connections, but this time with a different perspective, trying to connect the various elements, the details, and what happened during the scenes. Because we all know that nothing in Poppy Playtime is ever placed there by chance. During the video, we'll make observations, connections, and theories, trying to imagine how the second trailer could be structured, what kind of atmosphere it might have, and whether it could finally reveal something more about Chapter 5, the new characters, or the areas we'll be exploring. Before we dive in though, as always, let me remind you of something important. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, because it helps the channel grow a lot. And if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next videos about Poppy Playtime, especially because in the coming days, there will be more very interesting content. With that said, get ready, because today we're talking about trailers, timing, clues, and theories. Let's get started right away, and let's see quickly the first official trailer. Okay, now let's dive in and take a closer look at the first official trailer, because this is exactly where we will start building all our theories about the second trailer of Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. First of all, we need to point out that this trailer is cinematic, so it is not a gameplay trailer. We don't see actual gameplay scenes, but rather a sequence designed to show us story, atmosphere, and visual details. It's a trailer that aims to give us a sense of the tone of Chapter 5 and leave us with open questions rather than definitive answers. One of the first scenes that immediately catches the eye is Poppy escaping through the ducts right after the events of Chapter 4's ending. While running, Poppy crosses paths with a very mysterious character who, according to some theories, should be the same character we saw in the video released by Mob Entertainment 2 days ago. We still don't know who they really are, but their presence is definitely significant. Meanwhile, the trailer also shows us one of the prototype's legs outside the ducts. This was the first time that we saw the prototype legs in 3D. Right after, we see Poppy fall from the ducts and find herself face to face with Lily Love Braids. In short, this first trailer revealed many details, not just a single scene, but also hidden secrets and clues about Chapter 5. However, one thing remains incomplete: the introductions of the new characters. Yes, Lily Love Braids and the other duct character appeared, but we only saw part of them. For example, for Lily Love Braids, we only saw her legs and her distinctive braid, without understanding her face or the rest of her body. For the other character, the face was completely hidden in darkness, making them even more mysterious. So, we don't really know what these characters look like, and all of this leaves room for tons of hypotheses and curiosity. This is exactly why the second trailer could start here. It could finally show us what the first trailer didn't reveal, giving a first real look at the new characters, maybe revealing details about their appearance, their role. And who knows what awaits us in Chapter 5. This is precisely what makes the next trailer so anticipated. The promise of answers to unanswered questions and new mysteries to discover together. Now let's connect to the second trailer and try to understand what it might show us. But first, let's make some important clarifications. If we look at the previous chapters, that is Chapter 3 and Chapter 4, Mob Entertainment always released two main trailers, one cinematic and one gameplay. The cinematic trailer is meant to tell a story, build atmosphere and mystery, while the gameplay trailer finally shows us how the chapter will be played, what mechanics to expect, and some previews of the characters and environments. In fact, the same strategy was used with Project Playtime, which, remember, was released before Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. There too, Mob Entertainment released two main trailers, one cinematic and one gameplay, following a well-established model. So, thinking logically, even for Chapter 5, Mob Entertainment could follow the same path. This means that the second trailer we are all waiting for could be the last trailer before the chapter release. In other words, it could be the final trailer, the one that gives us a real taste of the game and prepares us for the official release. If this is the case, then there are good chances that this trailer will finally show gameplay scenes. Not only will we see Poppy or the new characters in action, but we could also understand how they move, what obstacles we will face, and which areas we will explore. This trailer could also finally reveal the full appearance of the new characters like Lily Lovebraids and the other mysterious character from the Ducks, and maybe even introduce new faces that we haven't seen yet. In short, the second trailer can reveal much more than the first, because it could finally answer all those questions that remained open. The gameplay, the new characters, their abilities, and maybe even some hints about the story and the areas we will explore. So we will have to analyze better every shot and every movement of the characters, because Mob Entertainment never leaves anything to chance, and every scene could hide a very important clue. And now, let's try to figure out when this second trailer might come out. Because we all know timing is a key element when it comes to Poppy Playtime and its chapters. Looking at the previous chapters, we can see a fairly clear pattern. The second trailer of Poppy Playtime chapters almost never comes out too late compared to the first trailer. Usually, in fact, it is released already the following month after the first one. In addition, this second trailer usually comes out just a few days before the game's release date, roughly 1 week before, and often has the task of officially announcing the release date of the chapter. It's a way to build hype and prepare fans for the upcoming release, keeping the community's attention and excitement high. However, for Chapter 5, the situation seems a little different. We know that the game is expected to come out a bit later compared to previous patterns, mainly because the developers want to take the right time to develop it properly, avoiding mistakes, bugs, or unbalanced mechanics. This means that the second trailer might not come out right in January, as one might expect, but could appear a few months later when the game is closer to its final version. That said, we cannot rule out the possibility that Mob Entertainment decides to change the usual pattern. For example, for Chapter 2, the trailer came out in February 2022, while the actual game arrived only in May of the same year. So, Mob Entertainment could repeat the same strategy. Thank you so much for watching the video until the end. You are amazing. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell for the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.